Anthony Hartwig with you. We're venturing down to Poland, and we're going on the lacrosse field for a senior player profile with their goalie, Sammie Masucci. Sammie, thanks for coming on talking to us today.
Of course.
First, let's talk about senior year. You've kind of put in a lot of work into this lacrosse team, and here it is, the last season with them. What's that been like, kind of handling the emotions of senior year?
It's been a roller coaster with emotions, but um, and I'm going to miss this year. I really truly am at Poland, but I'm really glad to be heading to college next year at Mount Union. I'm really excited, but um, with lacrosse, that's like my last thing I have at the school right now. But we actually have our playoff game today, actually, um, at home. But it's been a really great season with lacrosse, but um, I'm really excited.
When you think of leadership this year and the step up it takes just to be a senior leader, how is that going for you? How did you kind of manage the step up in responsibility and leadership that was asked of you as a senior?
There are we from last year, last year from lacrosse and this year were very different. Last year, um, we we hadn't won a lot of games, but there wasn't really any movement in the team. But this year, it's like a whole different atmosphere in a team. We have a lot of younger girls. We have a lot of underclassmen, and we are teaching them, the ways, the skills, how to be a team together, and along with the other captains, Lucy Harrell and Kate Harrell, who are great team players, by the way, and also great captains. We have all, as a group of team captains, have led the way this year for everybody. And it's truly, I think, made a difference because of our team communication on the field and how we bond and our chemistry. Um, you can you can see it on the field when we play.
When you talk about this younger roster, who's one underclassman that you've kind of taken under your wing a little bit, and when they kind of succeed in their future, you're going to feel a little bit of pride because you knew that you kind of had a part in their journey.
So this year we also have a new goalie. Her name is Raven Prua. She's a freshman, and she has made so much improvement, and I'm so proud of her. I've tried to show her the ropes, and she's been doing amazing, and I could not be more proud of her. When I'm at Mount Union, I'll come back to see the girls' games, and I'll just see her in the goalie and just cheer her on. I, she's like my little sister at practices and games. I can just show her the ways and help her through everything, and I'm really, really proud of her.
Let's talk about being a goalie. I think it takes a special mindset to be there as kind of the last line of defense for your team and right in front of the net. When did you kind of fall into that position, and how much work has gone into kind of mastering the craft of being a goalie?
I've been playing lacrosse for about 3 years, and um, I have been goalie for all of it really. Um, I like taking the harder positions on the field, and I think I'm probably the smallest goalie you'll see in our area, our Youngstown area, and I don't let my size define me, and I like to do things outside of my not comfort zone, but just I love just going out there and doing what I can. I love doing the impossible because the goalie positions aren't really for small people, but I am small, but I'm like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna save the balls, I'm gonna lead this team. But it does take a lot of work, some bruises here and there, but it shows the journeys.
So since you're not necessarily the quote unquote prototype body type for the goalie, like you said, what kind of got you the job? Like, what were some things that you think back when you started 3 years ago were some of the reasons why the coaching staff said, you're going to be successful in this spot? And how nervous were you the first time you went into that goal in a game?
Um, Let me think about that. I told the coach at the time, um, or my first year was with Mara Banfield, and she said that she wanted me to be goalie for her, and I said, "Okay." The first game, I don't think I've ever been more terrified in a game before. I was this little figure on the field. I was so small, and I never been so scared. And now nothing fears me. Not no balls, not anything. I've from the first moment I stepped out in the goalie from now, it's been a journey, and I'm really proud of how I have done so far, and the team has been a part of that.
You're the first player we've been able to talk to from the Pullman lacrosse team this year. So give us a little bit of an insight on the personality of this team and what makes it so special and such a great group to go and play with every day.
This sports environment is the most comfortable, nicest sports environment you'll ever meet. The girls on this team, it's not just a sports team, it's another family, and I truly mean that because we talk to each other like we are great friends. There is absolutely no bad chemistry on the field at all. We all talk to each other. Everyone has a bond on this team, and you can truly see it honestly in our stats too. We are 12-3, and in Poland girls lacrosse history, we've never had a record like that ever in Poland.
You're a big reason why. When you see that record and you see the success you guys are having, what kind of pride does that put in yourself and your teammates, knowing that like you said, you're doing something that's never been done in this program's history?
So we also last year or not last year, our coach, his name is Coach Kappen. He is a teacher from MCCDC, and he's a great one at that. He his coaching has made a great difference. A great difference. Um, he gives us amazing practices, amazing drills. He gives us great advice. He is one of the best coaches for sports you'll ever see. He is a major part of our season, our journey as a team. He is a great leader and a great coach that you'll ever meet. He's a great person.
Yeah, it seems like great coaches in Poland just kind of go hand in hand, huh? You've had a lot of great coaches over your career. You also play soccer in the fall, correct?
Yes, I
Um,
did.
what's it like kind of going from one sport where it's a big field and a goal to another sport where it's a big field and a goal? And what would you take from your soccer career that you took into lacrosse?
I um I took that responsibility, and soccer and lacrosse were very different sports, but I learned from soccer that like there's a lot of responsibility. You have to earn your playing time. Soccer was a great sport, and look, the shift over has been amazing. Um, it was a great shift.
All right, let's talk about you off the field a little bit. Schoolwork first. You're what? When's graduation? Probably a week or two away. So
March
close.
or May 31st.
So close. So
I
close.
know, I know.
Do you have anything left that you have to do for school, or are you pretty much in cruise control until the 31st?
I'm in cruise control.
I
That's
love
why.
it. That's it, Sammie. What's school life been like this year, and trying to grind through the last year, school year at Poland?
Um, School has been amazing. Um, I I've had a lot of help from teachers and counselors with all my schoolwork. Everything has been amazing, and a lot of that also has to do with my parents, them being there with me for my whole year, and my family. I've never been more happier than I am right now, to be honest.
When you graduate and you take that diploma and you reflect on the 4 years of Poland, and you think about some of the things that you've been able to accomplish, whether it be on the field or in the classroom, what are going to be some things that you're really proud of yourself for being able to do?
Reaching out um, for help from school or from teachers, and not being not being scared to ask questions and getting the help I needed on schoolwork that I didn't really understand, and those friendships with the teachers that I formed because they were there for me a lot and they were a big part of uh, my school years.
Give these teachers a little shout out. Who are the teachers that really impacted you while you were in high school?
So I had this one teacher for 3 years. His name was Mr. Henry. He has made such a great impact on my life. He's the reason I love school, and if it wasn't for him, I honestly don't know where I would be to this day. Um, he's a great person, and he's a great friend to have. Um, Another teacher is Mr. DePietro. He will push you to your limits in school. He will push you to your limits, and I mean that in a good way. He he doesn't doesn't give you just laid back work. He makes you push yourself, makes you think, and that's what made me push harder in my work to think outside the box and get and be smarter.
What's your favorite class in the 4 years of Poland?
My favorite class in my 4 years, I would say it would have to be Mr. Williams' class in technology because I love technology and graphics online. That was in Mr. Williams' class. He was also a great teacher. Probably video production or app design.
I mean, having Mr. Williams let you go and broadcast games didn't hurt either, did
No,
it? That makes it a pretty fun class. So you go broadcast games on YSN every night.
that was
Um,
awesome.
let's talk about your future. You're going to Mount Union. What are going to be some of the things that you're studying, and what are the goals after high school?
I'm going to Mount Union for marketing, and I will also probably go back to get my MBA and degree in my bachelor's degree or master's degree. Um, I plan to eventually have a job in like an agency where I can be in sales.
Wow, when did you kind of find that path and know that that's the career that you wanted to go into?
So my dad has always said, or not I'm I'm good at talking to people. I guess you could say like making conversation with them. Um, and I'm also good in school in doing digital stuff and how to make stuff appealing to people if you're doing a presentation. Um, that's how I kind of came into the idea of it. I've always loved digital stuff really, and that's how I kind of got into marketing or got into the idea of it.
Are you going to live on campus or are you going to commute from home?
I will live on campus.
What's one thing that you're super nervous about leaving the nest for, and things that you're going to have to learn how to do on your own that your parents have been doing for you for the last 18 years?
um, I even though it's gonna be 45 minutes away, I'm gonna be homesick because I'm with my family every day, and like they are the most important thing to me, and probably gonna be calling them every day.
What's one life skill that they do a lot for you that you maybe take a little bit for granted that now you're going to have to do on your own?
Um, I my mom, I loved when she did this. My mom has written me notes in my lunch, like she did it every single day. And when I'm at my union, I will have this notes with me when I'm at lunch. Um, my mom would write poems handwritten, and she would just write them out, and they would make my day.
All right, Mom, you have to write a note for every day that she's not going to be in the house. That way, every day she just has a new note, puts in the lunch, good to go. You can't lose those poems. What's one home cooked meal that you're going to miss the most while you're not at home?
My oh so ooh, my grandma makes my mama bear on my mom's side. She makes this dinner. We call it our nanny's chicken, and it's the best chicken you'll ever
Mm.
taste, ever. It's so good.
So Mama Bear's chicken
Yes.
is gonna be missed dearly, but you'll
Uh,
still have it when in special occasions, I'm sure.
yes.
Sammy, we like to end these player profiles the same way every time. We want to give you the chance to kind of shed a light on the people that have really kind of gotten you to where you're at, and the people that wouldn't be where you are without. So, as much time as you want to give thank yous and shout outs to the people in your life that have supported you and kind of gotten you to where you are.
I I would not be where I was if um I not have my family in my life. My mom and dad have helped me through many things in my life, and also my sister. Um, they truly are my best friends. I would also like to thank my teacher in school. His name was Mr. Henry, as I said beforehand. He was a great part of my education and just my life in general. He was a big impact on making me love school when a lot of students don't. It's hard to get a student engaged in that situation, and he helped me through a lot. Um, but in lacrosse, I would also say that they have also given me a great atmosphere to leave when I go to Mount Union. They are the best at this lacrosse. The girls have made it the best atmosphere at lacrosse, and I'm really happy that that's what it has been and what it was made to be. Um, my family, just teacher, and my lacrosse team, I'd like to thank for everything. I love everyone that helped me, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
All right, Sammy, we want to thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about your senior season. We appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck in the postseason, and we hope to talk to you in real soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony.